My name is Clayton Webb. I'm an equipment technician here. This is University of Texas at Arlington Research Institute. I run the prototyping lab as well as help the researchers and interns with anything they need. 3D printing plays a pretty big part here in the research that goes on here at UTARI. So we've had Stratasys printers here from Tech Labs for approximately 2 years. We had the Neo450s is the first. It's an SLA printer. And then we just recently got the J35, which is PolyJet.
My name is Alex Jamison. I'm a research scientist here in the Biomedical Technologies Division. Particularly, we focus on rehabilitation and preventative care. So some of the things that we make are soft robotic exoskeletons for the upper body. So we're creating basically a wearable that you can put on your hand or your wrist, and they're made out of silicone material, and they can inflate to apply motion to the joints. So this is to help people who have neurological conditions regain their function of their hand. We design everything in 3D modeling software. We do a lot of simulation work, and then once that's verified, then we need that exact geometry that we design to be part of the molds. So when we fabricate it, it's like an exact replica of what we're simulating. That's what we use the 3D printers for. Another option, I guess, would be to do like machining. We can use a CNC to make the molds out of metal. But then once we knew that 3D printers existed, we were like, why would we waste our time doing that when we could just do something that's a lot easier to customize and just make like that.
The researcher will generally send me a part file. I'll slice it within 10 minutes and be done and send to the printer and have it start printing. And with the SLA technology, it's really, really accurate. We literally take them out, clean them, cure them, and they're good to go.
We use resin 3D printers to create all of our molds just for prototyping in the lab. When it comes to actually making the parts, you never know what kind of issues you're going to run into, especially with the molds. There's a lot of trial and error. And that's also the issue with, if we did use a CNC to machine those parts, that takes up so much more time to like go back and fix an error, where 3D printing is a lot more flexible. The printing time was a huge factor for us because one mold that we would print on our previous printer could take up to like 2 to 3 days to print. And then on the Neo, it would take maybe like half a day. I know Clayton will just completely fill the tray and everything will come out fine. One of the reasons we got the Neo was because you can use different types of material in it. You never know when a new project pops up and then we need to try out something different. So I like that we have the option to do that.
So Tech Labs has been very good about responding to any issues we've had. They're very responsive at contacting the vendors and making things right.